Hey Planner Babes, it's Amber from Implanter Day. I just want to come on and show you how to use the Happy Planner Kids Keepsake Organizer as a kids activity log. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay, so I have printed out some activity ideas for our little children's. We have 4 children, in case you did not know. We have a 9-month-old, a 10-month-old, a almost 3-year-old, and a 4.5-year-old. So we have tons of age ranges that none of them are in school yet. So we need like lower age activities, preschool, toddler, and even infant. So I have scoured Pinterest, you guys. I'm always looking at Pinterest for activity ideas, and this is where I'm starting. I've got a few for each age group, and we're kind of just gonna play it into this. We're gonna put it all into this Keepsake organizer, and I'm gonna show you guys what's in here. This is amazing. If you guys do not have one of these, do not worry. You guys don't need one. Let me show you guys what you could do instead. This is just a Happy Planner big sized cover. You can see that just a regular sheet of letter paper fits in this planner just fine. So you definitely do not need this Keepsake organizer. This is what I'm going to use, and I'll tell you why I'm going to use it. You guys can use just regular discs and just put it together like a notebook, and it would work just as fine. So I think that is a great alternative to what I'm about to show you. If you guys do not have the Keepsake organizer, or you don't want to spend the money on it, but I really love it. This is what the package, it comes with 3 covers. I found this at Joann like a really long time ago. I don't know if they're still there, but there's like a pack of 3 big covers, and these are like my favorites. I put them on extra memory keepers and just notebooks if I need to make any. So those are like some of my favorites. First, I'm going to open and show you guys what is, show what's in here. Let's see. So the reason I'm choosing this is because I have one for every kid. Right now in this season, I'm going to be using one, but as my kids get older, as my kids start going to school, getting report cards, actually having real like activities and stuff, I'll have one per kid. So this is basically a big size planner, but it actually is bigger than a regular big size planner. So let me show you guys that size difference. It does have the same amount of punches, so you can see like the punches line up, but you can see how much extra space is in here. I didn't realize this until I was just opening it up. I was like, wow, this is really big. But that's kind of cool because then you have extra space for other things. Okay. It does come on expander discs, which I absolutely love. They are plastic, but that's no big deal. I love this because it has super fun stuff inside. I thought you could use that before they were school aged. And then it comes with 3 pocket protectors that are sheet size, just regular letter size. And I just love this cover so much. I think it's so cute. Okay, then we have dividers that it comes with. Oopsies, this one has a little bit of the jelly on it. And you guys, I'm just so excited for this. So it comes with 5. And I'll tell you how I'm going to use these in this season. You guys, I think that this can change with seasons. I'm really excited for that. And then here it comes with 1 folder as well. Super cute. And then it comes with snap-in tabs. If you guys don't know what a snap-in tab is, these things are amazing. And I know that I'll be using them regularly with some of the art projects that I have planned. But it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 of these guys. There's a little adhesive strip. Oh, sorry, I had it backwards. There's an adhesive strip right here that makes it sticky, and you literally just stick something on there. Like, look at this. You want to save the receipt? You can stick it right here, and then it pops right in your planner. So amazing. These things are just awesome. Okay, so the reason I'm choosing to use this, like I said, is because I just think that with my kids, it's just going to be a little fun memory keeper as well. Like I said, I do have one per child, and I'll probably break them down once just this one starts to get full. But this one is really right now going to be an activity planner and then kind of a memory for them. Once it starts getting full, I'll break like their individual pieces out into their own little keepsakers, and then right when they graduate, you guys, well, maybe not, I don't know if they're gonna move out or not, but once they move out, they just get to take this whole filled thing with all of their awards throughout school and just all of their really great accomplishments and like their best artwork that they created. So I think that's going to be so much fun. Okay, so for now, since there's 5 dividers, what I'm going to do is the first divider is going to be projects that we're going to do. And then after the next 4 dividers will be their artwork or their memory pages. We're just going to put the folder in the front. And for now, I'm going to put these in here so I don't lose them, because knowing me, that's what would happen. I think I'll just put like 2. Since there's 6 of them, I'm going to kind of spread them out so that not certain discs are, you know, getting extra love and some aren't. I feel like this helps make some of the discs sturdier when you spread out the smaller things. Okay. So now I'm going to walk through some of the activities I've got. These are for my preschool toddlers. We've got beading. You guys, Pinterest is your best friend. Okay, I'm going to move the keepsaker. I'm going to move that, and I'm going to talk to you guys about these, punch them in, and then we'll put them in later. So beading, you guys, all of these tools could be found at the Dollar Tree. You just put your little pipe cleaners and you have a match colors or fine motor skills, either one. That's a really great project. For the girls, we got letter recognition. Again, you guys just using old products. These you can find at the Dollar Tree. You just write down a letter, like if this is a C right here, then you have a C that matches it and they can match the letters. If you want to make it more challenging, you would like have them say the letter or make the sound of the letter, or say like C is for cat. This one is my personal favorite. This is like good for fine motor, but it's also just really fun for my girls. Giant nail salon. Look how cute. You just get a big old piece of old cardboard and you just trace hands on there and you draw little nails and then they just paint the nails. Look at how stinking cute that is. This one's really easy. So many families have Legos. You just count the Legos as you stack them. Too easy, just simple. And then like if they're a little older, you can even talk about adding and subtracting. What happens when you put one on, take one off, taller, bigger, smaller, you know, stuff like that. This is one of my favorites from when I was a kid. It is called cloud writing. You literally just take a cookie sheet and put shaving cream on there. Shaving cream is super cheap at the dollar store. And then they just practice writing their letters. You can draw shapes, pictures, whatever you want. I know for our like toddler, we did pictures because she just couldn't handle the letters yet. But this was like months ago when we first did this with her. Okay, so there's just some ideas for like your older kiddos. And I just liked printing them out. And then the fun thing is I can just print out and punch in whatever else I find for them, like as I continue to look on Pinterest and stuff like that. I do have the Happy Planner Punch. I don't think I mentioned that. The Happy Planner Punch is so perfect for adding things to your planner. I personally like the big size the best because it actually marks where a classic sized would be. so you can punch classic and big, and you could punch mini, but you'd have to like measure it because it's not listed down here. But I do have this linked to my Amazon shop if you want to grab this one. It is an affiliate link though, so just so you're aware of that. They did just come out with a black one, and I think the black one does have the mini pages marked. That one's on that planner website, so there's that. Okay, now let's talk about the babies. The babies. Okay, so first I just have some language skills. This is stuff that I typed up that I personally want to work with them. Just like, you know, like babbling to them like mama, dada, baba. Copy what they do to you. Sign language is like something that's pretty big for me. I took a sign language class in college, so I really like using sign language with my babies. Rose so far knows all done and more, but I can show you guys what these signs are. All done is like you go like this but like above your head. More. Eat, you go like this but to your mouth. Water is like a W to your mouth. Milk is like this, just to your sides or wherever. Help is like this. Let me show you if I can see, like, okay, if my hand is like this, you go like this. Help. You just like raise it up a little bit. Help. Please, you go in like a circle. You go like in a circle on your chest. And then thank you, you go like, if this is my face right here, this is my face. You go thank you on your chin. Thank you. Okay, that was totally random, but clapping and waving is also something that I feel like I really need to start doing better at, like showing my babies, helping my babies learn how to clap and wave, especially because they're getting like close to a year old. 10 months is just crazy. So language skills is something that's huge to me. Okay, now this gross motor, this is for our 9.5-month-old foster kiddo. So our bio Rose and our foster child are 12 days apart. We kind of call them like the unofficial twins because they really are, but his therapist, he's a little bit behind, so he's working on gross motor skills. So I've done gross motor that he needs to work on either daily or just, you know, every once in a while, just working on these things with him. Tall kneeling to help build his strength, his hip strength. Standing, walking, like with, you know, holding their little hands. Sitting to standing, like shifting their weight, and then practicing on the all fours in the crawling position. This one I thought was so cute. This is a Jello dig. So you just make a whole bunch of Jello and then you put like small toys in there. What a great sensory activity for them. As you can see, a baby needs to be naked for this. But that one looks so much fun. Definitely like an outside activity. I know Rose would love it. And then like if they eat a little bit of it, like, okay, it's just Jello. This is a great fine motor activity. A tape peel. I love it because you can also use washi tape. So many of us have washi tape. So let them practice, put it on their little high chair. Let them practice peeling it off. You can even do it like on the wall if they know how to stand up. Rose does. She'll stand up on walls all the time. So that's a good one. Okay, this here, I love this one a lot. I printed out like 6 different ideas. And I'm going to have my husband build like the perfect one for our babies. Basically, you just get like a piece of plywood or something, and then you just get like busy work, like busy sensory cause and effect kind of toys, like a light switch, zippers, a phone, calculators, like pushing buttons, like a little doorknob knocker, like just great things for them to learn cause and effect, and like fine motor. I mean, it really just all over the place. Sensory, just totally a great idea. I loved this idea. And kitchen whisk baby fine motor sensory activity. This one on here says that her 15-month-old did it. My 15-month-old put things in his mouth. Does put things in his mouth, but he also loves to take it in and out. So this one might be a little bit too old for them, but it doesn't hurt to start practicing these things. You just grab like a silicone whisk. You put pom-poms, straws, pipe cleaners, you know, maybe as they're a little younger, baby socks, blocks, cut up sponges, whatever. Like the cut up sponges would be good for this age, so they can learn how to pull it out of the little whisk. I thought that was great. This one I'm really excited about. sensory bags. Just grabbing things from the dollar store. Again, you guys, the Dollar Tree is great for activities. You grab some Ziploc bags. This suggests hair gel, which I thought was interesting. So like putting some like sensory activities in hair gel and like watching how they move and watching how they kind of play around, and just like how things feel and sound, and you know, like this fake grass, it'll like make a little sound whenever you're playing with it. So great sensory activity for all of their senses, well, except taste. I don't suggest tasting this activity, but you know, you can always add even something that you can smell in there. Of course, seeing, feeling, and then like hearing, you can do different sounds and stuff like that. And then this is probably going to be one of my new favorites. I just found a recipe for edible finger paint. I think that's going to be awesome. It probably does not taste good. It's got like cornstarch, water, salt, sugar, and food coloring. But if they put it in their mouth, then it's no big deal, because it really is just like cornstarch and water. So that makes me feel like pretty confident about that. I actually really like getting my babies messy, because I think I used to work in a little daycare when I was in college, and there were some babies who just refused to get messy, like they wouldn't eat their food or anything because they just hated being messy. And I really think like it's a great thing to teach little babies, is how to get messy, and like it's okay to be messy. Cleanup can sometimes be a struggle, but honestly, it's worth it, because they're learning, they're growing, and all those type of things. Okay, so I do have one activity that we've done so far. So I'll probably go from youngest to oldest. I think that's what we'll do right now. So the youngest is our 9.5-month-old, technically. So I'm just going to punch this. This is a really fun activity too. I didn't print it off because I just know about it, but basically this is a really good mess-free activity for babies too. You could use your finger paint too, but I just did drops of paint. You can see like this was a drop, a drop, a drop, and then I just like folded it like this. And if you put it in a Ziploc bag, it's best for like infants, because they won't make it messy. And then they just kind of like play with it, smush it around, you know, they hear that noise. And then when you open it, it's like a symmetry painting. This is also good for older kids because it teaches them symmetry. It's the same on both sides. But my 2 older girls do go to preschool, so sometimes in the day I don't get to do like these types of activities with them. And then this was Rose's. This was like, I did a little bit more paint on hers unintentionally. I kind of was like, oh, oopsies. After hers I learned. So then for our other little guy, I did less paint. And then I'll just put this on her little folder. And then let me tell you guys, I don't think I'm going to be the mom who saves every single artwork. I'll probably save like the best or like my favorites, just because I think that I don't want to give them something that's like this whenever they get out of the house. Like, I don't want to hand them something that's like this big. I want them to be able to find it sustainable and something that they'll really want to look at. Like, they're not going to look at everything. So this right now, I'm keeping most things. And then like as they get older, I'll like go through, okay, I'm recycling this, keeping this. This is an award, definitely keeping this like in a special one. And you can already see like it's gaining some fatness in here. And I think that this is just kind of gonna, this is just gonna live downstairs, and throughout the day I can just kind of come to the activity section, look through, oh, this is a great idea. Let me get the babies in their high chair. Let's work on some fine motor. And then most of like the older girl things are going to be on the weekends. Try to have one thing for them a weekend, like special activities. But since the babies are here all day, I want to try to do one thing a day. And like I said, as I find more things on Pinterest, just punch it in and keep it so that I can have like all of our little activities here, and we can continue to find great ones. If you guys have any activities, let me know. I'd love to find them or print them, or most of these I just wrote like the directions myself and I just printed out a picture with it. So I don't mind doing that either. But if you guys have any of your favorite activities, do you guys have kiddos? I know some of you guys don't, so this video doesn't apply to everyone, but I thought this was a really great activity notebook to memory keep and just kind of have some activity ideas. The other thing that I do want to mention is this this big sized filler paper is great to add to this as well, because you can like take pictures of them doing activities that like aren't artwork, and you can print the pictures and put them on these pages, and then you can remember those activities as well. Like Jello, it'll be fun to take pictures of them playing in the Jello all messy, and then print them out here and then put them in their little sections. And to me, pictures are stuff that I'll keep longer, because I have like, one, I can embarrass them with that, like years down the road when they got that boyfriend or girlfriend. But you know, it's just funner when they move out of the house and I can just give them the pictures and it'd just be great. So that's another idea. I love these. I've seen these at Michael's and the Happy Planners website. Any big filler paper would do just fine. Well, thank you guys so much for following along as I share how I would use this Happy Planner Kids Keepsake Organizer as an activity log and memory keeper. I hope that you guys will continue to follow along as I plan a happy life and continue to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.